it in a shoebox, the one where we're leaning on your car. 17 with the world in our pockets, not knowing we wouldn't go that far. You were the static on my radio, the only song I ever wanted to know. And I didn't have a map back then, just a feeling underneath my skin that every road led straight to you. Before I knew what time could do, you were my first high, my first heartbreak, the first giant leap that I had to take. We were burning bright, we were golden green, like a movie scene. I've lived 1,000 towns in between. It's a different kind of ache, a different kind of blue. When I think about my first love, when I think about you. Now I've got a life and a different name, and I'm sure you've gone and done the same. But I still see your ghost in the grocery store, and the way someone walks or shuts the door. It's a phantom limb, it's a memory trace of a younger me and a younger face. They say you never really get it back, the way your heart felt before the first crack. It's messy, it's loud, it's a beautiful mess. It's the only time I ever had to guess, and I'd do it all again. I couldn't fuss. You were my first high, my first heartbreak, the first giant leap that I had to take. We were burning bright, we were golden green, like a movie scene. I've lived 1,000 times in between. It's a different kind of ache, a different kind of blue. When I think about my first love, when I think about you, just a kid in a t-shirt, just a heart on its sleeve, the hardest lesson I ever had to believe. Yeah, you were my first. Somewhere still mine. I don't say your name out loud, but it echoes in my thoughts somehow, like a song I used to know. Still plays where I go. You're not here, but not erased. Just a softer kind of space, living somewhere out of sight, but never out of mind tonight. Time moved on, but not for me. I'm still where we used to be. Somewhere I still call you mine, even if it's past its time, even if we lost the thread, and everything we had is dead. And I don't know how to lie to the part of me that tries. You're not here, but every line still says I call you mine. I've learned to smile through the day, like nothing ever slipped away. But at night it comes around, in the quiet, in the sound of your laugh I can't forget, like it's playing in my head. Soft reminders I can't fight of what we were in the light. And I don't blame you, I don't try. Just let the feeling pass me by. Somewhere I still call you mine, even if it's past its time, even if we turn to dust and love forgot the shape of us. And I don't say it out loud, but it lingers anyhow. You're not here, but every line still says I call you mine. in the places we don't go, but still somehow always know. Somewhere I still call you mine, in a world that draws the line between what was and what won't be. You still belong inside of me, and if forever never shines, I'll still keep you in my mind, even if we lost the sign. Somewhere I still call you mine, still call you mine. Ooh, somewhere still mine. We didn't fall apart. It didn't happen all at once. No thunder, no breaking drums, just little things we didn't fix, quiet cracks we learned to miss. Your text got shorter every day, mine stopped knowing what to say, and in between the lines we drew, we both already knew it wasn't fire, wasn't fight, just the fading of the light. We didn't fall apart, we just slowly came apart, like a song that lost its key, but still plays inside of me. And I can't say who we are, just two shadows not too far. We didn't crash, we didn't start, we didn't fall apart. We kept the photos on the wall, like they could still recall it all. But even pictures start to blur when nothing feels like her or her. We learned to live in almost fine, two parallel declining lines, still close enough to feel the past, but never built to last. No goodbye, no final scene, just something in between. We didn't fall apart, we just slowly came apart. No explosion, no goodbye, just a softer kind of lie. And I can't say who we are, just two echoes not too far. We didn't crash, we didn't start, we didn't fall apart. Maybe not all endings break, some just quietly reshape, and love don't always leave a scar. Sometimes it just drifts too far. We didn't fall apart, we just changed who we are, like a night that turns to gray and forgets to go away. And I still hold you in my heart in a way that feels like art, not broken, not a restart. We didn't fall apart, we didn't fall. Ooh, we just drifted apart. We didn't shout it to the world, no fireworks, no perfect words, just small moments no one saw that meant everything to us, like brushing hands across the day, or the way we look away when something felt too real to say. We let it stay that way. Not everything needs noise to be destroyed or enjoyed. We loved in quiet ways, in the pauses, in the shades, in the spaces in between, where no one else could see. And even now I still replay the softness that we made. We didn't burn, we didn't blaze, we loved loved in quiet ways. No big promises were made, just the comfort that we stayed in each other's orbit, close, like we both already know. It wasn't loud, it wasn't grand, just a touch of trembling hands, a language no one else could read but you and me. And maybe that was enough for a different kind of love. We loved in quiet ways, like the turning of the page, like a song beneath the sound that no one notices around. And I still feel it when I pray for the words we didn't say, we didn't burn, we didn't blaze. We loved in quiet ways. Maybe not all love survives in the loudest kind of life. Some are meant to simply be softly lived, then memories we loved in quiet ways. Now it softly starts to fade, not because it wasn't true, just because it had to move. And I still carry what we made in the gentlest of shades. We didn't burn, we didn't blaze. We loved in quiet ways. Quiet ways. Ooh, we loved in quiet ways. We loved in quiet ways. Somewhere we didn't end. We didn't finish like we planned. No last words, no final stand, just a quiet letting go. Neither of us said we know. You turned your head, I did the same, like we were tired of the name of something we couldn't define, but still refused to decline. And that's the part that stays with me, the in-between we couldn't see. Somewhere we didn't end, we just stopped being friends, stopped being you and I, without a reason why. And I still feel you in the air, like you're almost still right there, not gone, not here, just bent. Somewhere we didn't end. Somewhere we didn't end. I still pass your side of town where everything got quieter somehow, like even the walls forgot what we had and what we're not. No breaking point, no final call, just the slowest loss of all, like a sunset taking time to erase what used to shine. No crash, no spark, just fading dark. Somewhere we didn't end, we just drifted off the bed, like a story left half read, still alive but not ahead. And I don't know what this means, but you're still inside my scenes, not gone, not here, just spent. Somewhere we didn't end. Somewhere we didn't end. Maybe not all love falls down, some just quietly turn around and become a softer thing that no longer tries to sing. Somewhere we didn't end, still I sometimes pretend that if I call your name at night, you didn't end, didn't end, didn't end. Somewhere we didn't end. I left the light on by mistake, like I thought you'd still be awake. Old habits don't understand, you're no longer holding my hand. The house feels bigger every day, like you learned how to let you stay away. And I don't chase what's already gone, but I still hold on. Not to you, not to us, just the dust of what was. If you ever look back and wonder where my heart is at, it's still somewhere in the past, where we didn't break so fast. And I don't know what you'll find, but I hope it's something kind. If you ever look back, I'll still be where we were at. I stopped playing our old songs, but they still follow me along, like echoes I can't outrun, of a love that came undone. I don't expect you to return, some bridges only burn, but I still wonder if you do think of me like I think of you. Not hope, not pain, just your name in the rain. If you ever look back, don't feel like you must react. Just know I made it through with pieces left of you. And I don't need you to stay, just don't completely fade away. If you ever look back, I'll still be where we were at. Maybe memories don't die, they just wait until we try to understand what went wrong in a half-forgotten song. If you ever look back through the noise and the black, you might find I still care in the corners of the air. And I don't ask for anything, not apology, not a ring, just if you ever look back, know I was where we were at. If you ever look back, ooh, I'll still be there in that past. Don't let me wake from this. Your hand still fits like it belongs in every place I've been alone, like I was missing you before I even knew what I was looking for. The world outside can wait for now, let the noise just fade somehow, 'cause in this moment time stands still and everything feels real. If this is just a dream I'm in, I don't want it to end. So don't let me wake from this, don't let the morning steal your kiss. If love is only temporary light, then let me stay here tonight. 'Cause in your arms I finally feel like every broken part can heal. If this is all I ever get, don't let me wake from this. We don't need tomorrow's plans, just your voice in my hands, tracing stories in the dark, writing forever on my heart. And if the world forgets our name, I'd still love you just the same, 'cause nothing real could ever fade from the moment that we made. Even time can't take away what we feel right here today. So don't you'll still be near when the dream disappears. So don't let me wake from this. Let me live inside your kiss, even if it's just pretend. I don't want this night to end. 'Cause in your love I finally feel something timeless, something real. If I'm dreaming, let me rest. Don't let me wake from this. Don't let me wake. Ooh, don't let me wake from this. Every time I look your way, the world around me fades. But then you gaze, but every touch, every sway keeps me locked in your play. Every time I look your way, the world around me fades. But then your gaze just ignites my soul and say, every time I look your way, the world around me. Every time look your way, that empowers me down. Oh, seduction running through our veins, a spark that dances, breaking all chains. Every heartbeat, every sigh, every move draws me deeper into the groove. Seduction in the air tonight, you and I. No sin, no lie, no words, no rules, nothing to hide. Just your body and my side by side. Seduction. Fingers trace the lines of desire. Every moment fuels this fire. Eyes are tied, no need for a sound. In your arms I'm finally found. Every blast pulls me closer, can't resist. Lost in the pull of the surf, we kiss. Seduction running through our veins, a smoke that dances, breaking all chains. Every heartbeat, keep thinking back to where it turned, to every lesson we never learned. Like if I paused the rushing time, maybe you'd still be mine. There are pages I would tear away, words I wish we didn't say, moments I would redraw slow before I let you go. But time doesn't listen when I call, it just lets everything fall. If I could rewrite us, I would change the way I'm misunderstood. Every silence, every fight, turn it wrong into right. And I'd hold you a little more before you walked out that door. But I can't, no matter how I try. If I could rewrite us, I might. Fix the cracks we learned to hide, the distance growing side by side. Every I'm fine we both believed when we were just deceived. I'd slow the night you turned away, make it stay, make it stay. But even wishing can't return the things we had to unlearn. And I know it's just a thought of what we almost got. If I could rewrite us, I would change the way I misunderstood. Every ending, every scar, every place we drifted far. And I'd keep you closer than before, never let you reach that door. But I can't, no matter how I try. If I could rewrite us, I might. If I could rewrite us, I might. Maybe love was never meant to be rewritten or bent. Maybe all we had to do was lose it to be true. If I could rewrite us, I would, but I don't think I ever could. Some stories write themselves on broken, honest shelves, and I'll carry what we were, even if it's just a blur in a world I can't deny. If I could rewrite us goodbye, rewrite us. If I could, goodbye. Somewhere between us, I still see you in the morning light, in the quiet after every fight, like a whisper on the wind that pulls me back again. We were closer than we knew, but somehow slipped right through. Now I'm standing in the in-between of what was and what could have been. And I don't know where we went wrong, but your echo lingers on. Somewhere between us, there's a place we almost touched, where forever felt so close. But it wasn't enough, and I still feel you in my chest, like a love I can't forget. We're not here, we're not gone, we're just somewhere between us. We're just somewhere between us. I walk past our favorite street, every step feels incomplete, like the world forgot our names, but I still feel the same. You're a shadow in my mind, a moment left behind. And I wonder if you ever think of the way we used to be. Maybe timing let us down, but I still hear the sound. Somewhere between us, there's a place we almost touched, where forever felt just fade through our hands. Somewhere between us is a love that never left us. Even if we lost the way, it still colors every day. And I carry what we were, like a quiet, distant blur. We're not lost, we're not done. We're just somewhere between us. Somewhere between us. Ooh, still you, still me. Somewhere between us. We didn't say the final word, it never needed to be heard. Just a pause that lasted long, where everything went slightly wrong. No tears, no breaking at the seams, just the fading of our dreams. Like the day forgot our name, and nothing stayed the same. No door slammed shut, just a quiet but. It was the softest kind of goodbye, barely even a reply, just two hearts that understood. We couldn't stay, even if we should. And I still feel it passing through. In everything I do, we didn't fall, we didn't try. Just the softest kind of goodbye. We kept it gentle, kept it small, like we were scared to lose it all. But sometimes holding on too tight turns love into less than light. We didn't break, we didn't cry, we just learned how to let it lie. Between the truth and letting go, in a way we both would know. No final fight, just fading light. It was the softest kind of goodbye, no reason left to ask why. Just a silence we both knew was the last thing we'd go through. And I still carry what we were, in a gentle kind of blur. We didn't fall, we didn't try. Just the softest kind of goodbye. Maybe not all endings need to come with pain or speed. Some just slowly drift away without anything to say. It was the softest kind of goodbye, like a whisper in the sky. No crash, no final goodbye cry, just a look we couldn't deny. And I don't know what's left to do, but I still feel it too. We didn't fall, we didn't try. Just the softest kind of goodbye. Goodbye. The softest kind. Goodbye. The softest kind. Goodbye. Still playing our song today. I still hear it in the static night, in the hum of traffic lights, like a melody that won't move on, even when you're already gone. Every corner of this town knows the way we broke down, but it keeps your memory near, like you never disappeared. And I try to turn it off, but it's the only thing I've got. I'm still playing our song, even though you're long gone. Every note pulls me back to the love we used to have. And I know it's bittersweet, but it still belongs to me. In the silence where I stay, I'm still playing our song today. Playing our song today. Your voice in every chorus line still shows up right on time, like the radio remembers more than I ever could ignore. I changed the station, turn it down, but somehow you still surround every beat inside my chest, like I never learned to rest. Maybe music doesn't lie, it just keeps the past alive. I'm still playing our song, even though you're long gone. Every note pulls me back to the love we used to have. And I know it's bittersweet, but it still belongs to me. In the silence where I stay, I'm still playing our song today. Playing our song today. If you hear it somewhere too, I hope it brings you back to truth. Not of pain, not of regret, just the love we can't forget. I'm still playing our song, even if it feels wrong, 'cause some hearts don't erase, they just echo in the space. And if forever came, and when I still press play again, 'cause part of me will always stay, still playing our song this way.